Hey, what's up guys, it's Black Fox here, and I'm going to do a review for Gears of War Judgement, the demo. And all the experience from this actually transfers over, so that's kind of a cool little feature. So, one of the things that I really like about this game is the controlling. It feels really refined. It feels like, after all three games, that they really got the controlling done really well. It controls and it feels great. So there's only one level you get to play on this demo. And so, you know, it's a real little demo, basically. One level, one scenario, that's it. So obviously I started off with the Locust because I wanted to give them some love, because obviously they won't be able to be played online other than this mode. You won't be able to use them in verse, which is kind of a bummer, because I definitely liked having the two different teams. Obviously a lot of people didn't want to be a Locust, but I liked being the Locust, so. But yeah, so just start off with some gameplay. You know, it's very fast-paced. You know, I like the controlling of it. It feels great. You know, I've always been a fan of Gears. A couple things I had trouble getting used to, obviously, right off the bat is, first of all, the weapon switching. You know, for, 7 years playing Gears now, you're used to using the crosspad to switch weapons, whereas in this, you press Y to switch them. And then when you throw grenades, it's actually left bumper, so that's kind of tricky. So right here you can see I'm in the little yellow thing, and I'm getting like the minus symbol on me. That's getting marked by the scout sniper from the COG. So they all have different kind of like little things. Like right here you see them getting marked, so obviously that means I'm getting shown up on this little radar beacon. So they have all different things, and I'll go ahead and go over those for you so you can see them. I feel like the weapons are kind of underpowered in this, except for maybe the shotgun. Like right here, I just totally lay into this girl and she doesn't die. Personally, I think she should have died. Alright, so let's jump into it. So obviously this is the scout sniper, one of the new characters. He's got the radar beacon. You can see I throw it here and can pick up on the Locust through the walls and, you know, kill some tickers, which is kind of cool. Now I do like the multi-sniper, being able to fire the multiple rounds, but I feel it's really underpowered. I just killed the red shirt with a headshot, and then I get another Locust here, but he's already hurting really bad, and then you can watch. So I can throw the sensor beacon right there so you can see everybody through the wall, come around here, pop this guy's head off. And then you can see this guy right here, I just shoot him in the head, just nothing. That's why I think the gun's really underpowered. Personally, I'm more of a fan of the one-shot sniper. I think it takes more skill. I hate multiple snipers. Obviously, you know, Call of Duty all has them. But that's one thing I loved about Gears. It was all about your skills with the sniper. Was one-shot, you know, headshot. You know, more bag and rights. Like right here, I just lay into this guy with the multi-sniper and nothing happens to him, you know. That's one of the things that really annoys me. It seems really effective against the little ones, like the tickers and the wretches, but the more powerful guys, it really seems kind of useless. So here's obviously, you know, some of the more powerful Locusts. Obviously, they brought some of the ones from Beast Mode, which is cool for Locusts because you can level up. The one kind of bummer is obviously you have the cool cogs and all their powers, but no power-ups. So, yeah, here's one of my teammates. He actually gets tagged with a grenade that was thrown and almost gets me killed. But yeah, overall the game, I think it's going to be really fun. You know, test out the pistol here, because on E I used the pistol a lot when I was on multiplayer. And the pistol, the power of it seems pretty much, you know, similar, which is good. So here's Baird. Now, the one downside to Baird is he only has one weapon, his shotgun, and then he has his like little laser pistol used for repair and stuff. But he can throw the turrets, and the turrets he can do some damage, as you see here. I downed that guy 3 times and killed him. There's a lot of power points, or I should say like cutoff points in this level where there's just action non-stop, as you can see right here. There's just Locusts pouring in over and over and over, and then, you know, cogs. So, but the level's pretty interesting. It's a lot bigger than most levels. So, Oh, here's a cool little feature, you know, Cole through his ammo refill, and all you have to do is stand in the circle. You actually don't have to pick it up or anything like that, so that's kind of nice. You're not wasting your time picking it up. This part's kind of funny. Fix the wall, and they start shooting at me. He looks like he's trying to spray her in the face with his little laser gun. But yeah, so you can throw your turrets with the left bumper. You don't get any grenades. Is bared. And then, you know, the one thing I don't like is you have to, like, reload the pistol thing here, as you can see right there as you're fixing it. But I guess that makes sense. Now, the fences are actually easier to repair when they have a bigger life. When they get lower like this, you know, they die quicker. And you need backup, because, like, as you see right there, I got killed real easy with the ticker come up. So it's definitely a teamwork-based mode. And obviously, you know, Gears, it seems like since Gear 1, they wanted to engage more towards bigger team battles. Now, I personally liked Brothers to the end, just the 2 versus 2s. I think that had a lot of skill. They took it out of Gears, which kind of made me mad. So here's the cool part. You can see the cancers there. You can actually see which ones he's healing, because he has like a little lightning effect. So here's the Rager guy. Now, obviously, I shot him, so it seems like he died pretty quickly, but you know, they do a lot of damage, but like you saw there, they do definitely die really quickly. But definitely a cool Locust. So obviously, you know, there's lots of action going on. So like, you have to learn basically all different parts. Now, this part right here, you can see I get down by the wretch, but then I get revived right away. So it's kind of tricky. You really don't know if you're dead or whatever. It takes a little, you know, getting used to, especially when you're killing someone as the Locust. Like when the COG fall down, like they fall over like limp, which is kind of funny, but sometimes it's hard to read. So this is another one of those cutoff points. Now there's a couple of different locations in this. You protect one, if the Locust is destroyed, then you back up to another one, and you have a couple more until the match is over. So, you know, there's a couple different spots that are harder or easier. Obviously, there's always at least 2 ways to get into it. And so, it's not like you can pretty much hold up real easy. I think sometimes it feels like it's lopsided, you know, depending on what you're doing. Obviously, like I said, right here, the Locusts have the Centipede. And it takes a lot to kill the Centipede. And obviously, he's armored, so you can't kill it. So here's Cole. Now Cole actually has 2 weapons. He has it says a bazooka, but it's really like a grenade launcher, as you can see. And the grenades really bounce off literally like everything, except for the enemies if you can hit them like dead on. And then he has the Lancer. Now the one of the cool things is obviously he has his special ability is an ammo box, and so essentially you can keep refilling yourself forever. So you can see here I'm pretty much out of my bazookas, but there's so many people around, it'd be good to have those. So, you know, I need some ammo so I can actually refill myself by pressing the left bumper. In the top right corner, you can see that I have the ability. Now, when I throw it, you'll see it will start to drain. Basically, that's how long your special ability is in there. And once it's gone, then it will regenerate again, and then you can throw it. So, using the bazooka takes a little while to get used to, but you know, it obviously being explosive, it has a lot of damage you can do. So right here you see I'm refilling myself, which is nice. And everybody has a special ability that lasts a certain time and that has a cooldown. So here's the medic. She's one of the new characters. Now she has a sawed-off and a Lancer. Now the sawed-off has 2 shots, but in this mode, at least in the demo, you only have 2 shots and that's it. Even the ammo refills do not fill you up. So you can fire both those shots, but that's it. So it almost, to me, it seems kind of like a pointless weapon, at least this time. I don't know if they'll let you fill up with it later. I mean, obviously, if you keep getting sawed-offs, it could kind of be kind of a crutch, but, you know, we'll have to see when the real game comes out. So, of course, you know, here's the trusty Lancer. Gotta throw that in there, because what's Gears without the Lancer, right? Now, the medic, she actually throws a healing little grenade, so that's what you see me throwing here, and it, you know, like I said, it has a certain runtime and it has a certain cool-off. Now, obviously, this is one of the choke points of my teammate here, so I throw a grenade to heal him, and of course he runs out of it, so kind of serves no purpose for him. But, yeah, so basically, when you play 1 or 2 levels from each side, you'll have this map down, so it's a map you can learn real easy. One cool thing about this is there are little, like, runways and stuff like that for the tickers, and then the wretches can go up high and everything like that, so you really can't just watch one way and just be like, okay, this is where they're coming from. You know, they can spice it up. Oh, here's another cool thing. I got downed, and when I'm down as a grenadier, I can actually blow myself up, so I just got a kill from that. So that's definitely a cool feature that I don't have to sit there and wait to be dead, that I can essentially blow myself up, and like right there, I got a kill for it. Let's see, what else about this? Oh, when you kill, you know, get kills or destroy or whatever, obviously you get points, so that's how it's a locust you level up, because essentially what this is beast mode for Sport. And that was funny, that guy got his head popped off and bounced off my shoulder. Now, I checked the grenade up there because I was trying to hit that choke point with the grenade, but one thing that I realized is there's like levels, and essentially basically that grenade that I threw just blew up. I can't bounce over into their territory, which I think is kind of dumb. This is one of those choke points that has action non-stop until they lose it. Here's another part where I think the weapons are way too underpowered. Like, see that? I think she should have totally gone down. Now, obviously, I blow her up with a grenade, which is fine, but I think the Lancer should have downed her right off the bat. So, yeah, like, you know, once you play this, you'll learn where all the choke points are. Like, this is one of the ones where it's pretty much non-stop. If you lose this, is the COG. It's, you know, it's one of those places you don't want to lose because it, you know, bottlenecks everyone into a tight little area. And, of course, that's how you win the match, is you get everyone locked up here. So, this guy thinks he's pretty tough here, rushes our spawn, and then, you know, wall bounce, kill him. Let's see, what else? Oh, there's one of the Ragers. I'm sure everyone wants to know about him because they've made a pretty much big deal. Okay, here's one of those spots where I'm talking about. See how he falls over, but he gets right up? It's a little hard. Okay, going back to the grenade. See how it just blew up? So you can't throw it over the wall. That's, you know, really annoying. And then here, I down her, but I'm not really sure if she's dead, because if you saw Barrett a second ago, he fell down dead, but then got revived. So it's kind of hard to tell if they're dead or not. Alright, so here's a grenade part. Now you just tap the left bumper to throw grenades, and if you want to aim it, you press and hold it like right here. So if you want to do the regular grenades, but you have to hold it down to throw it. Here's another choke point. You can see where I do some damage to the gate. Now obviously it keeps reviving, so obviously that means that Baird's over there repairing it, so you're gonna rush in and knock his head off. But yeah, this is definitely a team-based scenario. Here's where I throw the grenade again. Boom. Yep, exactly. You can't even throw it over that little lip, which is really annoying. Which, personally, I think they need to fix that, because obviously, say if someone's camping on a wall, you know, that might be one of your only defenses, is to sit there and throw a grenade over the wall or something. But, you know, we'll have to see when the full game comes out. Granted, this is just a demo, but since it is 3 days before the release, it's not like they're doing any updates. It'll be like this for a little while. They might do updates later, which obviously they will do. But, you know, it's a question of how soon they do it. Like, I personally think you should be able to throw a grenade over the walls. They have a, you know, invisible roof over it, so it's, you know, kind of annoying. So, you know, a little overview of the map right there. It's a pretty fairly big map, but you always do it in waves and sections, so. Here's another one of the choke points. As you can see, the Rager goes in there, and he just racks up kills, which is, you know, definitely nice that you can knock that girl on the ground and, you know, I blasted her, and he's up there getting more. So, yeah, the Rager is definitely, like right there, she fell down. You know, couldn't tell if she was dead or not, so I just kept spraying. So, of course, here's the classic waller. You know, I locked him by doing damage and stuff like that, so you have to save up for him. It's actually kind of cool. You know, I use the shield right now. Now the bullets, you know, ricochet better. And so this girl gets in the corner here, and I essentially, you know, I run up to her with the shield, and I kill her with her own bullets. So I haven't got to use the spinning shield on anyone, but, you know, I got to ricochet the bullets for kills, which is kind of nice. Alright, so pretty much for the last one I'm going to show is here's the Rager, and, you know, he does damage. You know, he's like a quicker berserker, but he dies really quickly. As you can see, I just died really quick. Now his primary weapon is a sniper, which is good, but it feels like it's really underpowered. Like, it feels it doesn't do nothing. Like, I just shot that girl 3 times, nothing happened. So I raged and then killed her.
Listen.
So guys, that's my quick review of Gears of War Judgment. Just, you know, quick little review, obviously, before the game comes out. So, you know, if you have any questions or anything, comments, you know, leave them down below, and if I see them, I'll definitely try to answer them. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your view, guys, and hopefully I'll see you on Judgment in a few days. Alright, you guys take it easy. You've been watching Black Fox. Later.